All right, Dad, we've got this entire field planted, I think, don't we?
Yep, she's all done.
All right.
I'm just sitting here contemplating. We still got liquid fertilizer left over
We
because
still
we've
got
got,
seed.
and we still got seed.
That's
We
right.
have to take, we have to take that back. Tractor Supply.
I bet you we can swap it out for whatever we want to plant next.
Yeah, we need some grass seed. Why don't we just take this home, unhook it, come back, get the tractors.
Okay. Do you
And
want
then,
me to ride with you or?
yeah, but I think your tractor's right in the way for me getting out.
Oh,
Ain't
you
it?
know what? I think you're right. Well, we're not that far from home. I might as well just take one of these tractors home too, eh?
Yeah, we can
right.
do that. Pull it right in the shed there. See if you can back it into that equipment part.
Okay. Yeah. The one that's not drive-through, yes?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's a beautiful day coming up at the end of our April month, but Dad, we were looking around online earlier, and there is some land in the area that we might be interested in buying. But we're gonna have to talk to the banker if we want to, because we have $47,000 right now.
Ooh, that's all we got in the bank.
Yes, we have $47,988.
Well, we better talk to the banker if we're going to look at that land, because $47,000. That's all we got to eat too,
Yeah, two people are gonna have to live off of 47, and then we're still gonna have to operate our business off of it.
Yeah.
We definitely want to get some of that income coming, and I think one of the ways that we can do it faster is by getting into some hay business.
Yeah, we need to do that because we've got time on our hands and money to spend.
Yeah.
We just will start a hay business, and even though we don't have no cows, we can sell that hay for pretty decent money and give us a little bit of cash to roll through with, right?
Right. Yeah, we can sell the bales, or we can use them for our own livestock eventually, or whatever. Definitely.
So we'll just drop this trailer and leave this leftover stuff on it and figure out, we got to go get that other tractor and bring it home.
Yeah.
Figure out where we're at. We left your pickup there too, didn't we?
We left my truck there, but that's not the end of the world. As long as we have a truck to get into town, swap seed, talk to the banker, we should be good to go.
Yeah. This is a very nice place we bought here. I like it.
I did too. We got 3 nice bins back there that we'll be able to use too. But I
I
gotta
do
say,
know one.
I'm having a lovely time back in this, and I don't know if it's gonna fit. I'm questioning
Well,
it.
I'm having a lovely time getting this trailer in the driveway. I think we're going to have to widen out the driveway.
Yeah, I agree for no apparent reason at all. Nothing happened earlier at all. We should definitely widen our driveway. Also, in case you're wondering, this fits, but it's a hair on each side, and it's a hair
right?
at the top. It is just a hair all around. This thing needs a haircut. That's what it needs.
I think maybe you better grab that other tractor and back it in there then. Or I might be there till Monday.
Okay. I don't know how close I'm getting to the stuff behind me, I guess.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And whoa.
Oh,
Whoa, right there.
All right.
You're good.
Okay, tractor and planter returned. We still have a couple things out of the field, but what do you want to handle first?
I don't know. It's up to you. I'll let you make that call.
This is your farm. I'm your hired hand.
I know. I'm going to drop this trailer. I hope it went down. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, we're out of here. No trailer. I hope.
You're good.
But I'd like to hit the wall. I'd like to go get that other tractor home.
All right, we can do that.
And I think we'll leave them set. We'll leave them set outside. Put the planters in, but leave the tractors sit outside.
Okay.
Let it rain on them. They're dirty.
Yeah, they could use a wash.
Yeah, they could. It's gonna take a pretty good rain, but
We could buy a power washer when we go into town.
yeah, we could do that.
I mean, you're not going to like the price of the power washer, but we could buy one.
We'll just see if it rains.
You want to spend $4,500, we can buy one.
On a power washer?
Yes, sir. It's a really
Lord.
good power washer, I guess.
That sounds like it. $4,500 worth. I'm on a mission. That guy that owns the land between us,
Uh-huh.
he's going to get desperate and want to sell that.
Well, let's take a gander right now. Ooh, right now he's got it up a little bit. He's 9.7% up. Interesting. Oh, no. We're going to have to do some thinking.
Why?
Hey, what if I told you land prices changed?
What'd they change to?
Well, we were looking at a piece that we thought was a good deal. Now that piece is over $1 million. It's not very good of a deal. They've increased the price by 75%. They must have caught wind that we wanted it, and they jacked it up.
Well, by God, we ain't going to take it.
Nope. I'm going to have to look somewhere else now. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
We had a whole plan.
That is just plumb silly.
Oh, my goodness. Don't tell me. Oh, my gosh.
But the good thing is I'm a very patient man. I'll sit and wait.
Dad?
They'll come back down.
Okay, Dad?
Yeah.
How much land you want to buy?
I'll buy it all if we can.
Would you frown at another 86 acres?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, what if I told you the 86 acres just to the west of our first piece that we ever bought is for sale for $592,000.
They wanted 900 over $1 million last time we checked on that.
Well, they dropped it by 40%. Yeah. They want 592,761, and it's 86 acres.
Yeah. Get that tractor. Let's take it to the barn. We'll go to the bank.
Okay.
Talk to the banker.
You betcha. We better do this fast before they catch wind that we want that one.
Yeah.
Good thing about it, though, we got a lot of land planted so far. We started out with, 50 acres, and now we're up to, we have 80 or so, 70 or 80, and now we're going to get potentially another 86.
We'll take that 86. We'll part of that we'll plant in grass, so we can put up some hay. But we got the planters on, and we got leftover seed and fertilizer.
Yes, we do. So I will tell you, there is a mod that separates all the seeds out to individual different seeds. We don't have that installed. So right now, it's just how the usual game is, where one seed is every crop.
Oh, okay.
So we don't necessarily have to go buy more. We can just use the seed we have and switch our crop type. But if you want specific seeds in the future, I can do that.
You mean if we want to just turn that into grass seed, we can?
Yes, correct. Right now.
I like Farm Sim.
You like it that way. You don't want me to put in the other thing, huh?
No, leave it that way.
Okay.
I mean, let's look at. Wouldn't that be nice in reality if you could just look at a bag of seed and say, I want you to be brome seed.
I sure wish you were brome seed right now.
Boom, brome seed.
Trust me, there are things I can do in this game I wish I could do in real life. I can add whatever amount of money I want to my bank account in this game. I can't do that in real life. Not unless people, like and subscribe. That's about all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
Do you want this planter put in there, or do you want me to just... Because it sounds like we might end up using these.
Yeah, let's just leave it out. Okay. I'll just pick you up and where do we have to go to the bank at?
I guess a good question. Let's go see where our bank is in town.
We're not even going to go drive over there and look at that land because they'll use that as an excuse to jack up the price. We'll just go get the money first. How's that sound?
I like your plan.
What do we got? Oh, close to 70-some acres planted in corn that we could borrow against if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we've got a credit limit already.
Oh, I'm sure we all...
At the bank.
We'll see what it ends up being, but once we go talk to them, we'll see what we can do. If we can get $500,000, we can buy that land.
Well, we need a little operating money too, though.
I know. I'm just saying.
$47,000 ain't gonna get us through.
No, it ain't. Not especially when we're trying to get into hay and we need to get a baler and a rake and a mower.
That's all right. We'll get her done.
Indeed, we will. Let's run into town and see what we can do.
We're gonna go over to that brick building
probably
yonder.
Closer to the side, but it'll do. All right, Dad. Talking to the banker here. Interest rate is 3.4%.
I like 3.4.
They are allowing us up to $797,497.
What do we got to have for that land? 560?
$592,700.
Well, Jake, looks like we don't have no choice but to go the limit. We got to dive in. Both feet.
Go to the limit?
Well, we kind of have to. We need balers. We need a mower.
Yeah.
We need a hay rake.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the question is, could we find any of that stuff on sale? It doesn't look like it. All right. I mean, you're probably right. We might have to take it to the limit.
Worst case scenario, we'll take this money and invest it in Wall Street and make a fortune.
We can we borrow the money. We can either use the money to make money elsewhere, or if we have to, we can send some of it back, more or less.
You got to remember, all of our land's paid for.
Right.
The house is paid for. Everything's paid for.
797,497 is our max credit. How many years do you want to take that loan out on?
Go 20.
Okay.
$4,000 a month.
Yeah.
Times 12. Where's your calculator?
Oh, you want me to calculate it? Okay.
$55,600, and for 20 years.
Yeah.
If we have a good run, we'll just pay it off, which we could have a good run. Yep. let's do it and then go look at that land, and we'll make a final decision about that piece of land when we get there.
Okay.
But right now, we got cash in the bank, right?
We have $845,485 now.
845. That's good. We can operate with that.
We just took out a nearly $600,000, or wait, nearly $800,000 loan? Whatever we took. A lot.
700 and something.
Yeah. This flat pad that we were talking about, maybe a future bin site or something, it's included with the land.
This right here?
Yeah, with that driveway.
I want to see that.
So you don't have much. You have utilities. I see power. You got a flat pad, gravel. But eventually this could be something. I don't know what.
And this is the piece we're going to buy?
Yes. The huge field. About as far as the eye can see, really. That's it.
Let's take a cruise around it.
All right. We could
Check
take
the
out
lay of the land.
this hedge right here. We could take that out if you wanted to.
I got to check something. That's a potato field.
Are there potatoes in it right now?
Probably not, but it's set up for potatoes. See what I mean?
Yeah.
See them furrows?
Yeah.
That's set up for potatoes or carrots or
Yeah, I do see them.
beets. We ain't in the beet business. We're going to have to knock this down.
We can. We'll have to go through and just plow it over.
Yep. Going to take a while. It's a big one.
It is a big field. It is a big field. But there's nothing growing in it right now.
Yeah.
It's just it was probably like a potato field or something along those lines. Root crop of some kind there. Okay, so then that to the left is not ours. That is the piece we were looking at originally, funny enough.
Right.
That's the piece that upped their price on us.
We shouldn't have done that.
We got a better piece of ground. Way more ground. This ground
Way more.
is sitting at 63% loam, 34% sandy loam.
Ends right here, don't it?
Yep. So it's about 86.37 acres, according to my deal. Some tile out there. I see some of the pylons. Orange tips.
Yeah, as flat as this is, it's going to need some tile. Oh, we go back this way now.
Yep, and this is part of it. Back to the river, essentially. There's a little creek. That's the border.
Now we're getting into some rolls so we can run off.
This would be a really flat piece of land, which is not something you generally have been going for, but...
No, but if it's tiled... Is that us across that way there?
Yeah. Yep, you continue
so
straight.
We're all the way down here to the river, right?
Yeah, the creek there, and then up to the road.
That's a big old chunk.
Yes, it's a big old chunk of land. It doubles the size of our farm.
Think we can handle it?
Yes, considering that even if we wanted to plant corn, or we wanted to plant soybean, or we wanted to plant grass, we have time within the next month or two to get those. So yeah, I do think we could.
I wonder how far up here this grass strip goes, because I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking about planting everything to the right in grass.
Okay, so that weird chunk in grass.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that there was that hedgerow came up and then we jotted to the left? What if you extended that straight so you cut the field at that row? That would essentially be what you're doing, but I'm giving you a little bit more grass than, I guess, you could do it how you want to do it. But, there was that hedgerow down there that was almost like a natural barrier.
Let's go down there so you can show me.
So running off of that corner, the tree on your left.
And then do the rest in.
Yep.
Actually, just go right here to the edge of the grass.
Right.
Boom, yonder way.
Right. And then you're cutting it north, and everything there to the west, to the left would be whatever grass, I think you said you wanted over here.
Yep, grass.
And to the right, whatever you want to plant.
That'll be corn this year. That must be an ethanol plant.
It's got to be something along those lines.
Them railroad cars sitting right there getting filled. So we don't have very far to go with our crop.
Yeah, true.
Trucking will not be much.
True.
In fact, we can get by with carts.
We probably could.
All right, we got a chunk of land here possibly going to buy that is connected to a railroad, connected to a ethanol plant, connected to a highway.
Near the store.
An implement store. Are you scared?
I think it's a good purchase for the price. I mean, Dad, we paid $560,000 for the 51 acres right next to this. And this one, they're asking $593 essentially, and that's 86 acres. It just makes sense to me.
Can you call that guy and write him a check?
Will do. I'll pay him right now. Okay. He's paid. We're down to $252,742.
Now, we have to have a little something to eat on.
Yes.
And we've got to keep in mind, we will need, is something clicking?
Your blinker.
I just turned it off. Okay, there's my blinker is on.
Now that's the other blinker. Now that's the other blinker. Click the same blinker. There you go. That's how you turn it off. You click the same blinker.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, being back to what I was saying, we got to remember we got to buy a combine.
We got to buy a combine. We got to buy carts. We got to buy
Carts.
We got to buy hay equipment if we have stuff for that. We now have a $4,600 and whatever it was dollar a month, bill to pay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need money.
Well, what do you want to do? Get some tillage tools to get to work?
Sounds like we have to.
Well, better get it rolling.
We need to do something to make some money. I am going to go ahead and top this tractor off because we have a fuel barrel right here on the farm.
Yes, we do.
So I'm just going to top it off with some diesel before we head on out to the field.
All right.
I sure hope there's diesel in here. There's not diesel in here.
Well, we didn't order none for that.
I could buy some, but how much you want?
Oh, I don't know. Go ahead and fill it up.
To fill it, it's $34,375.
Why?
Because that's 25,000 liters of diesel fuel, and I don't know what that is in gallons, but I guess I can try and find out.
I just put 500 gallons in it. How's that sound?
All right. Let me do some math. All right, $2,750. How's that?
That's a little better.
All right.
We can swing that.
Sure thing. I'll put it in there. 444 gallons is in there.
I'm getting a little better at this.
Are you backing in there to get your deal?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I am attached.
Good job. You got a full tank?
I think I'm all right. It's just down just a little bit.
Alrighty, well, I've got my tractor done fired up. Let's get over to that new field, shall we? Alright, I'm going to pull into the drive and kind of just get started right up here. Oh my goodness. So you mean to tell me that we're going to be in this one field for the entire time it took us to do those two?
Yep.
Joy to the world.
All the joys of farming.
Oh, man. Hey, wait a minute. Can we start to consider next season or so installing GPS on these tractors now?
Yeah, we can. I suppose. You're so picky.
Well, I'm driving on keyboard. You got a wheel. It's easier for you.
Well, that's true. Yeah, let's see if I can remember how to run this thing. Boys, we're golden.
We're farming. Hey, this thing's actually... Have you seen how well it's tilling this up?
I see that.
It's making a real smooth seed bed. Now, we also don't have the soil information for this field as we did not spend the money on it. As you know, those are very expensive to get.
I don't know why that Papa Pickle's being so cheap about that.
I will tell you, if you wanted to buy it for this field, it would cost $56,000.
Really?
Yeah. So, there's that. We do know our loam type and all that information, and as we go along, we'll figure out what we can. We were able to plant the other field without knowing our exact, pH and nitrogen.
Yeah, this is working down really nice, isn't it?
It is. It's going really smooth. Do you want me to continue? Probably. Where are you going to do grass? I'm still hitting this
too. We got to get those potato bunkers out of there.
It would be a very bumpy ride otherwise.
Working this ground the other way, we wouldn't be able to sit in the cab. It's a long ways down there.
Yes,
it's a big field. Might have to bring on another man.
I know. It's but that is a possibility. We can hire an AI worker. It's where the computer helps us. But we'd have to pay him, of course, and we'd have to have the equipment.
I think we can get her done.
We can. It's just going to be painful. That's all.
Yep.
I am starting to think that $4,500 power washer is going to be worth it at some point, though.
I sure do hate dirty equipment.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to wind up buying one.
Dirty equipment just causes more problems.
Yes, it does.
Nice thing about having these furrows for the potatoes, you can really easily line yourself up and just go straight.
Who needs GPS?
Who needs GPS? Who needs a ridge marker? You just need to plant potatoes. Please don't ever consider doing potatoes. They're the most painful thing to harvest.
I know.
I can't believe they had 86 acres of potatoes here. They're crazy.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe it wasn't potatoes. Might have been beets.
It could have been.
But I'm just trying to figure out what they're doing growing potatoes and beets in this neck of the woods.
I think we need a bit of a headland here or something.
Yeah, we need something to turn around on. I'm just going to, hang on, I'm just going to go yonder way here. And
Yep.
I got to fix a little boo-boo up here anyway.
10-4 back door.
Another boo-boo up there.
All kinds of boo-boos going on.
I'm going to fix it.
Got all kinds of boo-boos in these neck of the woods.
You know, I hate to tell you this, but I've got some business I got to tend to in Texas.
Yeah.
So you might wind up having to work on this yourself while I'm gone.
I know. Don't worry, I did most of the other ones too. Oh, just another casual 86 acres. No biggie.
Yeah, just a walk in the park.
Yeah. Just another, what, probably took us a good 6 hours or more to do those fields.
Yeah.
So another one of that. But that's okay, because what I can do is while you're gone, I can hop on where there's a wheel, and I can just use the wheel.
Yes, you can. We got to get another wheel.
Well, it's not really a matter of getting another wheel. It's having the space for it.
All I know is it's a good thing I've got a wheel, because if I had to sit here and press buttons, I'd be in big trouble.
Yeah. I'll sit here and... You know how you walk, WASD?
Yeah.
That's how I'm driving.
Really?
Yep.
I can't stand it. I got to come over here and fix this thing you missed. Well, it's a big old field, but we're knocking it out pretty. We're getting a big chunk of it done right now.
Yes, sir. It is a big field, but yeah, we've already done this much before, so it's not like we can't do it again. And really, we still have time on our side. It'd be unfortunate to plant our next crop in the next month here, because then we'd have to wait a little bit longer for between harvest, and if we're leasing a combine, that's just additional charges. But it's not the end of the world. We still have time to plant, depending on how things go. So we'll see. You know, it's not near as bumpy going this way as you would think.
No, it's not that bad. Hey, if that guy calls that raised his price on that land on us, if he ever calls and asks if we're interested in buying any land, tell him we're not interested. All right?
You're holding a grudge?
Well, yeah, I'm holding not a grudge, but it's a business move.
Yeah.
I guess all my years in business have always been willing to give a man fair market value for what he has
Yeah.
for sale.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of guy that'll sit there and Jew them down. I just don't think that way. If I think it's a fair price and I can make a buck on it, I'll go ahead and do it. And I'll make sure they made a little money along the ride. But what I don't like is when people just get blatantly greedy. I don't like that. I don't like doing business with them kind.
There's a lot of greedy people out there.
There is.
Unfortunately, those greedy people are the ones that tend to have the wealth and the power.
Yep, that's the unfortunate thing. But hey, I have my integrity and my dignity, so
Yep.
I got that going for me.
I'm really curious to see what kind of use we might be able to find for that flat piece of ground there, that with that gravel and all.
Yeah, we'll find something to do with it. Like I said, might just go ahead and build us an ethanol plant.
Right now, we just need to cover our butts and get some crop in the ground.
Yes, we do.
Because it would hurt to buy this land and for some reason not get it planted properly or something. But I don't suspect that'll be an issue. So,
We'll be all right. I ain't scared.
what, I have to declare virtual bankruptcy? Boo-hoo.
You know, to the average American, the term bankruptcy is a bad thing, but to a businessman, it's a business move.
Yeah. Indeed. It just is a shame that there are certain loans that are done in a way that they can never be declared as bankrupt. That shouldn't be the case, but, here we are.
But, yep, there we are. Are you referring to student loans?
I am. I know people are always like, well, you chose to go to college. Yeah, well, I didn't ask for them to extort me on the price either.
No.
Duh.
Just wanted to go to...
I just wanted
wanted to go to college.
Just wanted to get an education. Sorry.
That education's worked out well for you anyway.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Oh, doing all right. Hanging in there.
Jake, we're just going to go ahead and run nitrogen on this behind the planters too. Or
That's
on
probably
the
a good
planters.
idea. Something tells me it probably needed it anyways.
More than likely.
Although it looks like they might have limed this recently. Do you see that?
Yeah, they might have. That's awful nice of them.
Yeah, it is. Now, the real question is how much money do you think we can make off of all of our land once it's planted?
Are you talking gross or
Yeah.
in our pocket?
Now, before expense, just what are we gonna generate off of this all of our land here?
Well, on corn, we should be able to This ground here should grow 150 bushels to the acre. I would say there's 80 acres here.
Yes, 86 acres. Whoa!
86.
Dang it!
What'd you do?
I got off again.
Oh, well, it happens.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix it. Oh gosh, it's getting worse. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. You're figuring.
It's all right.
Figuring what you think we might make off this, our land up, all of our land in total, I guess.
We should be able to get 12 or 13,000 bushels off this.
Okay.
So let's just say 12,000. Oh, I think the market's around 470, about 56,000 off this field. I think that's pretty conservative guess right there.
I haven't the slightest clue, so we're just gonna have to find out. All right.
I think it'll be more than that.
You think?
Yeah, I think this is 170 to 180 bushel acre ground.
Okay. 170,
Some of this
180
might.
bushel. It sounds. I think you're right there. I think it probably is that.
Well, some of this is probably going to run 220.
Yeah, I know. In my head, I was thinking. I bet we top out around 210 for yield in some parts. How's your fuel on your tractor?
It's come down a little bit, but it's still got plenty.
Mine must be a lot less fuel efficient than yours.
Must be.
Yeah,
Older style.
I filled it up before I went, and I'm already down to where I was before I filled it.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. That means I worked all of what I've worked so far off of what I had already filled up. So
Yeah.
I'm down to where I was before even filling. I'm gonna have to shift over one arm tire.
Well, we get into the haying season. This one here will definitely be the mowing and raking tractor.
All right. I think that's probably the best bet for it.
And that one there will be the baling tractor.
We got to take a look at some stuff and see what you can get, what you might be looking into. I know there's some nice Vermeer stuff out there. I just don't know what it'll cost. And should you want something else, I can find it. I can just about find anything. I could find a John Deere baler probably. I can find some Case. I can find some Heston. I can find New Holland. About any piece of equipment you want, more or less, I can find it. If I can't find it, I can find somebody to make it.
Okay.
Whenever I want something, I just go to Buck and I say, "Hey, Buck, you know how to do this?" And he goes, "I don't normally do tractors, but I'll try." He did a tractor. He did a Kubota once back in the day.
What do you mean by he did a Kubota?
Well, he made a Kubota mod for the game.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Buck makes mods and stuff.
Ah.
He made my Jeep when I had it. He made my Prius. He made your truck, that old 08. Yeah.
I just signed that thing away today.
Did you?
Yep. They made the last payment.
Very cool.
I think I'm going to catch you.
Are you faster than me?
I don't know. I'm running 11 miles an hour.
Guess we'll see what happens.
But you know, I got a little more horsepower than you.
You do have a little more horsepower than I do. 10 more horsepower.
Yeah.
I probably got more weight than you do, though.
Yeah. You sure burn me up more fuel than I do.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I'll let you know when I'm down to half a tank, and I want to see what yours will be at. Because you weren't even completely full. You were pretty much full, right?
Yeah.
I was completely full. One thing about it, this has probably been the easiest piece of ground we've had to work yet.
Yeah, it ain't bad at all, is it?
No, this is easy stuff. If everybody's farming like this, I'm jealous.
I think we'll finish up this little strip right here.
Okay.
And then I better tend to some other things.
All right. Sounds like a plan. We've got, what, probably... we've got a fourth of this field done, I'd say.
Oh, at least.
At least. Want to play chicken?
Not really.
All right. Beautiful.
You'll have to fix anything we missed there.
Just tiny little bit.
And then I think to your left, to my left, there's a couple of spots.
Oh, I see them. I'll go that way. There you have it. We've got at least a fourth of the field, probably a bit over a fourth of the field.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. So we've done pretty good.
Not too bad for just buying it.
Yep, just buying it. We've probably worked through, what, maybe 25, 30 acres?
Yep. Oh, we still have a big chunk to go, but
yeah,
we'll get her.
Not too bad. Making good progress. We owe the bank money now for the first time in this entire series. We owe somebody money.
But in truth, we couldn't get nowhere without them.
Nope.
I'm going to park up here in our nice fancy parking area.
Oh, a big old gravel pad, you say, eh?
Yeah, we got a lot of that done. That's a big old chunk.
Yes, we did. That's pretty good progress, I'd say. We can run over to the truck or whatever, and we'll just park these here for now.
Yeah, where is the truck?
I think it might be back home.